Welcome to Hey Auntie, where the tea is wise and the love is real.
What's your story?
A space where real voices, real stories, and real conversations come alive. Go ahead right now and like, share, and subscribe. You do not want to miss an episode. Now let's jump right on in.
Hello, it's Hey Auntie, and I'm your Auntie Kessa.
I'm your Auntie Toya.
I'm Auntie Shonda.
And welcome to another episode of Hey Auntie. We want to make sure that we give our disclosure. At Hey Auntie Podcast and Her Village of Hope, we're not telling you to go out and have babies too soon. No, ma'am. No. We encourage you to wait, to love yourself enough, and give yourself a future and time to bloom. But if you find yourself in the same place that we once were, then don't lose hope. We're here with open arms to encourage you, uplift you, and remind you that your story isn't over.
Yes.
Your future is still bright. So let's jump in
Yeah.
to another episode of Hey Auntie. Hey, hey.
Hey,
Now.
Auntie.
Today's episode is Labor of Love.
Ooh, labor.
Yes. So the tea of the day is you are stronger than you think you are.
Ooh. Take a sip to that.
Take a seat to that and clock
Take it to the head. Take it to the head.
Could not say. We're clocking that tea today for Labor of Love.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So today, aunties, it's time to dig deep
Okay.
because your nieces and nephews are watching.
Yeah.
Okay. So we've talked a lot about a lot of other things, but the big thing that your nieces are wondering is their labor experience.
Baby.
You know how everybody have you like, oh my God, yeah,
Yeah.
oh, it's gonna be the oh.
Yeah.
And then you know how the old people used to say, you know, death walks around the bed. Oh,
Lord,
ooh.
yeah. All them old folks.
Yeah.
Right, saying, have the baby for 3 months.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Now that was the thing.
Oh,
Listen.
Washing your hair.
Yeah.
Washing your
Yeah.
hair. My
You
grandma
cannot wash your
scared
hair.
me to death.
That setback.
Oh yes.
Oh, yeah.
Gonna get a
You didn't want to
setback.
do too
You gonna
much
get a
because that
confinement
setback,
code.
yeah, that would take you
Oh,
out.
but they say you're gonna feel it when you get old.
Oh yeah.
I think I feel it. I don't know. Grandma
That might be true.
Grandma might feel it. I don't know. Listen, this shoulder do be aching a little bit.
You always be all about that shoulder. The shoulder.
Shoulder, you know. Oh no. I should have stayed in the house one extra week.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Okay, for all the grandmas, you know, not store grandma, because store grandma. Now, I did try to keep Cora in the house.
How long you told her to stay in the house?
I told her 6 weeks.
How long did you stay in the house?
Right.
Now, you know, and remember now, I was 17, 18, but if you stayed in the house then, I think I literally did do 4 weeks.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I was able to keep Cora in maybe 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think she did do
I did
2
a
weeks.
month.
Yeah.
Yeah. With
Yeah.
the exception of going to that first doctor's
Appointment, I was going to
Yeah.
say, yeah.
back in the house. My grandma told me.
Cora, you gonna feel it when you turn 40.
Up my behind. I was scared.
No, you ain't. No, you ain't.
And it
niece.
was cold. You know, it was cold when I had him, and I think it was March. Not I think. Yeah, it was March.
I'm sorry.
Did you
Nick.
know his birthday?
Toya, would you like to tell us your kid's birthday?
Hold on, wait a minute.
let me check my calendar. It's wrote in my calendar.
No, he was born in March 4th.
Okay.
Say.
So that is still
99.
kind because
Mm-hmm.
spring hasn't kicked in
It
right
was
now.
still
It's kind of
cold.
cold.
It
Yeah.
was still cold in Savannah, so I was.
Okay.
It was chilly. It was getting ready to get warm a little bit, but it
Okay.
was still cold, so I was scared. She done told me every chance, like if you go outside, you know you get a confinement cold. All right, you
Yeah.
gonna get cold up your behind. I was like, oh
But now,
my
where were
God.
you when you went into labor?
At my granny's house.
Granny's house.
Oh my
Oh.
gosh, that's what I was doing, all the castor oil and stuff, trying to get the baby to come out.
Toya, oh my God. But I do remember that. I
was
remember
running
that. They
around
say
the
you could take it.
neighborhood. I had my cousins with me. We were just walking up and down the street.
Trying to make
Trying to get, I was so ready. I was like, come on, this baby holding me up. I got stuff to do.
I got a world to conquer.
Yes. I'm trying to get ready for prom.
So did you March 4th, did you make it to prom?
No, I made it to a military ball though.
Okay.
Yeah, it was later
Was
on
that
in the year.
within
so
your
I was
4
in-
weeks?
No, it was later on.
Okay.
I think the military ball was like October or something. They had.
Okay.
So I was able to do that.
Okay. So now were you afraid? Did you know you were in labor? Or did like grandma had to say, girl, you in labor?
No,
Okay.
I started getting the contractions, but they were
Okay.
they started getting like closer and then like harder. So I was like, yeah, it's time to go.
Okay.
So it was
Okay.
definitely a little bit scary when it really kicked in because I had to be talking trash the whole time. I was like, I got this because I done took that casserole. It's going to slide out.
Did grandma know you was taking casserole?
She told me to do it.
Right. I was gonna say that was the thing because I do remember the
'Cause I
casserole
was just
thing.
complaining.
Okay.
I can't say I took it, but
No, I did it. I tried
You
it.
tried it. But
Yeah.
it
Did it
probably
work?
didn't help. You probably was already, when was your due date?
I want to say it was like the middle of. I was 2 weeks before my due date.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So
Okay.
it's-
Okay.
It's still in March. Like I can,
Okay.
yeah, 2 weeks.
Okay.
But my water did not break.
Okay.
So all I felt was the
Yeah.
contractions, and it just kept coming
Yeah.
closer and closer. It was like, okay, this is it.
This it this time.
Because
Okay.
I had already had those Braxton Hicks,
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I
Yeah.
remember those.
and that kind of just went away.
Okay.
Stop. It's like a
Okay.
stomach ache. But yeah, I knew it was real when it was like, ooh, baby. And then, it was showtime at that hospital. With it, so my labor was very long because, well, the contractions were really hard when
Mhm.
I got there, and I was like, oh my gosh, I need the medicine.
Yeah.
What I didn't know is that once they gave me the epidural, that it would slow down the labor process.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it slows it down. So I went from it being closed to the contractions just coming every so often. So it wasn't helping me dilate faster. So it stretched my labor time out. So I was in
Oh,
there for
wow.
hours and hours, like
wow.
mad talking trash. But it gave them the time to go find my mom. So,
So now it's funny though that you mentioned the medicine.
yeah.
So you were not opposed
oh
to having, because. So I'm coming to you, right?
Okay.
So
Okay.
what did you think about medicine? Were you okay with having epidural, or did you have it?
So I had heard about the epidural, right?
Okay.
From friends that were
Mhm.
pregnant and already had their baby.
Okay.
Right? You want to get that, is what I
Okay.
was told, right? And I was like, okay, then if I'll definitely get it. I wasn't opposed to it at all, right?
Okay.
But then, so I just go to when I started, I guess, the day that I had my first daughter, I was at home at my mom's
Okay.
house, actually. Me and it was one of my friends. We were sitting around on the couches, watching
Mhm.
TV, but I kept on going to the bathroom, like getting up, going to the bathroom, getting up.
Mm.
And she said, it was actually Kim, R.I.P. Kim. She said, you might need to call your doctor. And I'm like, I don't think so, because of course this was June, right?
Okay.
So my first daughter was a June baby, Gemini, shout out, because I am too. No, just kidding.
Oh yeah.
But
Aries.
she was early, so
Okay.
maybe she was supposed to be born like on the 18th, which was a day after my birthday, right?
Mhm.
But she did not. She came like on the 6th.
Okay.
So that was a couple weeks early. So I was like, no, it can't
It's
be
not
that. I'm just
time.
using the bath,
Yeah.
right? And then I called the doctor. He was like, well, just go up to the hospital, emergency room and get checked. I'm like, okay. Went up there. I was like 6 or 7 inches dilated.
Mhm.
Mm.
And they were like, okay, my water hadn't broke or anything.
Yeah.
And so I had to stay there. And was still nothing. So I wasn't in hard labor. I was
Mhm.
just literally, I think I was probably asleep or something.
Okay.
And then they were like, okay, the doctor wants to break your water because you're still, dilated.
Mhm.
And I'm like, okay. So does the water they broke my water probably like an hour and a half after that.
Mhm.
I had the baby.
Hmm.
Yeah. So it wasn't
So you
long.
didn't have to have it.
I didn't have
Okay.
to have it. Yeah,
Okay.
because by the time that happened, when the real contractions came, it was too late.
Okay.
Because I think at a certain point they say
Yeah,
that
they
you
can't
can't.
give it
Yeah.
to you.
Yeah.
And so they started coming so fast that there wasn't time to give it to me.
And the reason I brought that up because nowadays, like I can remember, cause you know everything's about story. So I remember when my daughter was preparing to have story, that was the one thing she kept saying. I do not want
Okay.
an epidural. I don't want any medicine. I want natural birth, natural birth. And when I think back to myself and friends and things that I knew that were pregnant back then, that was the last thing we were talking about, natural birth.
Yeah.
Baby, give me the
Yes.
medicine.
Oh, yeah.
No. Because I remember my daughter, she even wanted a water birth.
Oh,
I'm like, girl, so I timed it from my house to Piedmont Fayetteville. And I was like, girl, no, 20 minutes, that's too long.
Yeah.
Because you're going to break my baby here.
Yeah.
So I'm like, no. But my labor, the one thing I remember about my labor, true story, it's so funny. Right, so I get to the hospital. And I'm like, I had one of Cora's aunties was with me, my sister, and one of my little cousins, Timothy. He's gone now, but he was with me, right? We just call him Biddy.
Yeah.
They were too young. My sister was too young, and Biddy was too young, right? So I'm like, I cannot go in this labor room by myself, right? And at the time, of course, Dad was at work, and his sister was with me, and she was scared. Lord, it was so funny. She was like, oh my God, I can't go in there. And I'm like, somebody find my mama.
Yeah.
Where is my mama? So there was this place called The Block, right? Lord, my mama was in there partying. Like, go get my mama. So by the time they would have got my mama, they was taking me in. And I remember thinking, no, y'all gonna have to let my sister, somebody gonna have to come in.
Gotta come in.
Yeah. So by the time the doctors, they whispered, they was like, your mom's here. And I'm like, is she okay? Y'all know my mama. I'm like, okay. So they're like, yeah. So it was so funny. So I don't remember the labor part, right? Because I had to have an emergency cesarean.
Yeah.
So, but what I do remember is when I awakened, right, from the cesarean, and my mom was up at the head of my bed. She goes, she ugly, but we gonna lie. You have to know my mama. My mama was a jokester. She's talking about, she got freckles all over shit. I was like, mama, no. She's like, girl, she's beautiful. I'm like, I'm sitting up here. Delivering the baby. I'm about to spaz out. I'm already scared because I had to have an emergency cesarean.
Yes.
So I don't know what's going on, you know, and I didn't get to see my mama before I went under, right? So I wake up and then she leaned over there to my,
Your baby.
and we gonna love her. I'm like, so I do remember that. And then I remember the first photo of my daughter I seen was my mama and she all doctored up and they had a mask on and she holding y'all see I was gonna say story. Listen, I believe I gave birth to story. But Corey, she's holding Corey, and so like that's one of the most memorable things I remember from Corey's birth. Outside of the fact that she went, instead of her going down, she went up.
Ooh.
So
That's
she
the
like
reason
cracked her
you had
rib.
to have
Yes.
Ooh,
Yeah. And then
fracture
she
rib?
had like a fractured rib, broke a little rib.
Wow.
And I had her on the 17th. So we had to stay a little longer because of the complications. And we got out the hospital on Christmas Eve.
Oh, just in time.
Yeah.
to
So
have your
that's
first
one of the reasons why we do like a Christmas Eve as our Christmas
Yeah.
tradition.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Aw,
Yeah.
I love
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, that's
So I do
good.
remember that
man.
part.
That's cute.
But that's the good little part about the labor,
Oh, yeah?
right? Okay.
What's the bad part?
Well, not no bad part,
Oh.
but y'all know I have my little notes, right? So we know labor of love comes with fear and joy,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
So as I said, the first time I looked at Corey was like a mixed emotion
Mm-hmm.
because now it's real.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
you immediately look at them in love, right? Because remember I talked about how I didn't want to be a mom, right?
Mm-hmm.
So now I'm looking at this baby. She's cute. She looking up her little freckles, right?
Looking just like you.
Mm-hmm.
But now I'm like, now what?
Mm-hmm.
You know, your room is full of
Mhm.
family. Everybody's excited. You know, everybody's looking at the baby. And you're sitting here because now you are a mom.
Yeah.
So now, share that moment. What was that first? You had that labor. You come through labor. So complications, if there was any complications during the labor.
Mm-hmm.
And then how that emotion switched. Uh-oh, y'all see I did that again?
Yeah. Oh, Lord. Okay.
How
The
did
labor.
Mhm.
The complication was I didn't want to push no more. I gave up.
Toya, how was the baby gonna come?
I told the people I was not pushing no more, and I meant it.
So you in the middle of labor.
Yes, I had to push so many times, and it hurt so bad.
You just start pushing.
I could not
Poor
physically
Auntie
push no
Toya.
more.
So they saying push.
They
Doctor
saying
down
push,
there.
and I'm saying no. And they say you have to, and I said no, I don't.
So what was you like pounding? Like was it a like?
Yes.
No, I don't.
I was a 15-year-old. Well, I had turned 16 already. A 16-year-old baby at that time. Like, no, I'm not going to do it. I'm not pushing. And it was like, you got to. I was like, I can't. I'm crying. I'm like,
Oh,
I just
my
can't. I can't. So they felt sorry for me, and they said, we going to help you out, but you have to just give us one more push. So they put the little, is it?
The scalpels.
Is
No, it's-
forceps.
Yeah,
Right,
that's it.
forceps
Yes, yes.
around his head because I had them push so much I got him down like
Okay.
he was right there, but I just couldn't go.
Did you
no
start pushing too far ahead or?
more. I don't know.
Okay.
Honestly, I just knew it.
You just
all
start pushing.
hurt, and they was telling me to push, and I kept pushing, and nothing
So
was
your
happening.
epidural didn't never kick in.
It did kick in. That's
Okay.
what slowed me down. But when I got to that point where I could go ahead and start pushing,
It
it
wore
just.
off.
It
Toya
just
gave up.
I gave up. And so I was like, okay, I gave him that one good push and they pull him right on out. And I was so in relief. I didn't even want to look at that.
Oh my God.
I was like, okay. Give me a minute. I just need a minute.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
That's
So,
true.
did you go to
Yes.
sleep right then?
No,
Okay.
I was kind of like, I wanted to see how he looked.
Okay.
And I had that on. And speak like your mom said, but I was for real. I was like, we are.
Oh Lord.
No,
Because
but I
they
didn't
come
know
out.
They come
They
out.
come out so
Right,
quickly.
They come out and they just have this look like
Like an alien baby.
like an alien. And then and on top of that, he got a cone head.
I was just about to say that. You know, because my mom would say, you got to rub the head. You got to rub the
like,
head.
you gotta keep rubbing
Yeah,
his
yeah.
head. So I kept
But I
rubbing
would
that
say
thing.
the story came out perfect.
Oh, yeah.
so
My
good.
baby didn't
Yeah.
come out exactly perfect, but he grew into it.
Corey didn't either. I mean, we had to, had to mold Corey. The story was perfect. Yeah.
But I still had this sense of like, oh my gosh, I kind of halfway did it, but I did it.
You did.
Yeah.
You did it.
That's the main point. He's out of me.
Right.
And now I got this baby looking up at me, and I did the breastfeeding. So
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I did
Okay.
it with all 3 of my kids. So
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
But I will tell
Corey
you, I
had
didn't
teeth.
go the distance.
No,
I didn't
she
go the
did.
distance on it.
Corey had teeth.
Girl, stop. Yeah,
Right.
it was
No,
tough
she
though. The
did.
I
breastfeeding
couldn't.
was.
Yeah.
I gave up.
It
early.
hurt.
Yeah, it hurt really bad, and I wasn't on top of it, like pumping like they
Okay.
said. So because I'm tired, I got to go to school. I'm like, I ain't.
Because how did you do that in school though? Would you just
So I was
press?
trying. So it was easier for me to just put him on the nipple. So
Okay.
when I had to go back to school, I was trying to pump, but I wasn't pumping. You're supposed to keep pumping.
Yeah.
Constantly
Yeah.
pump and get the milk out, and I wasn't doing it enough.
Okay.
So it started getting hard. They started getting large and hard. So that's when I was like, in the shower, that's when I was like, I'm not doing it. No, don't even come near this. Like,
Oh
where the
my
bottle
God.
at?
Where the bottle at?
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, and I was doing that in between. I was switching between, like,
Okay.
I would give bottle when I'm not there. So I just got used to that. And then as my milk dried up, I just stopped.
Okay.
Yeah. Shonda.
Tatiana.
Yes. Shantiana.
Shantiana.
Yeah.
Tiana.
Okay. So you're going back and forth in the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
Your friend says, we got to call the doctor.
Yes.
You get to the hospital.
Yep.
You got your epidural.
No.
No, she
You
didn't.
didn't get the epidural.
Yes.
So now are you pushing? Now it's time to push. What do we
So
do?
once they broke my water,
Okay.
I think I was in labor probably like an hour and a half.
Okay.
Like full blown. Well, not full blown, but I mean like the heavy contractions, maybe about
Yeah.
an hour, right?
Okay.
And I don't think there was like it was an extended amount of time before she came out, right? So it was like, okay, push. It was like push, push, right? And then I think probably like the 6th or 7th time that I had to push, she came out. So I didn't have a hard
She
labor.
didn't give up. Good.
I did not give
Good.
up, but
You labored through. You persevered.
I must say that it wasn't bad. I
Okay.
mean, that bad, right? From what I heard previously from
Okay.
like other friends and just other people telling me, oh, it wasn't as bad as
Yeah.
they said it would be
Yeah.
to me.
Okay.
Now I can't speak for anybody else's labors, right?
Yeah.
Right.
But I think for both of my labors that I had was pretty not bad. I'll say if it was a scale of 1 to 10, I would say maybe a 5 or 6.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So not
So
bad.
did you immediately grab your baby?
No, I did not.
Okay.
I think once they I guess cleaned her up and everything, and then after that they gave
They
her.
brought her.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. What was that first emotion?
Wow.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Wow.
It's real.
Little baby.
Yeah.
Look, this is
Little
little baby is
baby.
mine. It
Yeah.
just came
This
out
is-
of me. Yeah.
You have to leave the hospital with this baby.
yeah.
Yeah.
You
yeah.
can't leave
You can't leave it.
No.
Yeah. It's
so you
yours.
have to leave it. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any mental emotions that you guys had like right in that moment that was there any fears that gripped you in that moment when you realized I have to take this baby home with me?
For me, I don't think there was any fears.
Okay.
It was more so like, what is it, like activation mode? Like,
Okay.
okay, it's
Mhm.
time that you have to start doing all of these things, right? This is your child. You have to, set up house. You have to get everything that she needs, everything that you need to
Mhm.
continue to move forward.
Okay.
And that's kind of, the way that I actually went with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I would say I was kind of like already prepared, really. Not for the pushing part. I had no idea what I was up against on that. But everything else I felt pretty confident.
Okay.
Because at that time, my baby sister at this time that I had been raising pretty much since she was born is now 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Oh,
I'm
wow.
still
Yeah.
taking
Okay.
care
Taking
of
care
her.
of her. Yeah.
So it was like, okay, I know the diaper stuff.
Yes.
I know the feeding stuff. I know how to be careful with, making sure that
Right.
how to put them on their stomach or
Yeah.
how to position them when they're sleeping and stuff. So I had that practice, but
Okay.
it was just like it still hit different because now this is mine,
Yes.
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
I can't. I complain about my sister. I'm like, keep taking care of this baby.
Yeah.
My baby, and your mama need to come get
your baby.
Your baby. Now I got my own baby.
Right.
So,
Yeah. You can't say that.
Yeah, it's still. I felt that joy of just having. For me, it was like this is something that I know nobody. This baby won't leave me. I had already
Yeah.
had that. My mom's not here and my dad is gone. It's like okay, this is my personal
Yeah.
attachment.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
this is mine.
This is mine.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
I think it took me some time.
Mhm.
I think, and I know we'll talk about it later about like postpartum because I think I didn't know anything about postpartum and I don't think
Yeah.
my mom knew either, right? It took me a minute right? Because because my hospital room was packed.
Mm.
And I couldn't really express my emotions. And then Christmas was right there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then, the holidays. And I think I had so many mixed emotions
Mm-hmm.
that I don't think I fully embraced. I think for me, I pushed through.
Yeah.
I just pushed through,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Because I was just always worried about not being able to provide.
Yeah. I had that
Mm.
too.
And I think that I let that overcompensate
Yeah.
the joy and all that because,
Mhm.
now I have to provide for this child.
Yes.
Right.
Yep.
She is going to look for me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to let her down.
That's good.
And I don't think I could ever get past that. It took
Yeah.
me a while to get past that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, labor of love. If you're enjoying the stories or you want to hear different stories or would like for us to share more, you can reach us at info@hervillageofhope.org. Send you any letters that you would like for us to read on the air, which we will shift now to our topic.
Over tea.
So here we go.
Let's see. Hey, I'm Auntie Shonda. And today's advice over tea. It's a question from, I needed to bring my glasses. I know. Look, my little eyes got to walk.
You got one job.
I know, right? And I should have brought my glasses. You ain't tell me. I forgot. Okay, so this is a question that is coming from, it just has some initials,
Mm-hmm.
and it's SH.
Okay.
So, SH, here's your question. It's, her friend actually, she's saying, what should I do if a friend is not willing to accept my pregnancy?
Man.
Yeah.
Did I have that? This happened to me? Okay. I could see how that could, some friends, especially like the parent.
The parent.
Of the
I can see the
children kinda
parent.
want you-
Yeah.
them to be separated from you.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
it
And want to
kind
be
of
influenced, like,
influence,
or don't want, like now, because now you're a mom, their
Yeah.
child is not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't want my daughter to grow up too fast.
Yeah.
Or want her
Yeah.
to think that
Pick up
that's
on your-
okay.
yeah.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah.
I could see that.
I
So what
can't
advice
say
would
that
you give?
I didn't have that. The friends I had, their parents, because we were cheerleaders, those were kind of like my group of friends at the time. I've been to their house. They treated me just like
Yeah.
another one of their children. So they didn't act any kind of way or want me to not be around their daughter again. So I didn't really have that experience. But I would say that if you do have that type of friend, or even if it's, just the parents of, I would just say, just take it as, I don't know, I'm trying to find a word.
A way
A
out.
life experience.
Oh,
Look,
yeah,
a
life
way out,
experience,
because
'cause it's
apparently
kinda-
that's not your friend anyway.
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah.
it's kind of, yeah. I think even if your parents was kind of like not feeling the little girl or thinking that she's going to be a bad influence, like the friend can still have a connection without not, or say that, hey, I have my own mind. I don't have that. I'm not letting her influence me into doing anything. So I think that the friend should, or the girl that's pregnant should just be okay with that. And like,
Right.
you're going to find plenty of other friends. It's
Yeah.
okay. You may come back. She may come back around in another lifetime, I guess.
And I would say to our niece,
Yeah.
right? Your story is not a one-off.
Yeah.
I'm sure this probably happens more than your aunties on this panel know. But what I would say to you is use this as your stepping stone,
Yeah.
right? Your panana to push you to your purpose.
Mm-hmm.
Let this be a driving force to let not only your friend, but the world know that this is not the end of your story.
Yes.
That's right.
Yeah.
Reach out to your village or your extended village
Mm-hmm.
and continue on with your dreams to show your friend, her mom, and anyone else that this is not where your story ends.
Just the beginning.
It is just the beginning.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, anything else?
What's our next episode gonna be?
Oh, you do not want to miss an episode of Hey Auntie. Make sure that you like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Hey Auntie. Premiering or airing or episodes dropping every other Tuesday at
Yes.
7 a.m.
Yes.
You do
Right.
not want to miss an episode. So remember, we also have Her Village of Hope, which provides resources to you. You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and I got it, guys, TikTok. Drop that T.
I can't.
We're now on TikTok. Her Village of Hope. Follow us, like, share, and subscribe. Remember, as we end this episode, you are not alone.
You are always enough, and your aunties are just a sip away.
Until next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Just the real deal. Teaching me that pain ain't all I gotta feel. Yeah, I see you, sis, breaking down these walls, building up
And then
your
look, I didn't have the
dreams
next
in between
episode right
these
here.
scars, showing
So
me
you
that
see, I tried to
strong ain't
avoid you with that
about
one.
being tough. It's about getting up when you had enough.